Want to make one last push for Jadeveon Clowney? Or do you just want to say goodbye and good luck and have a nice life?
Our favorite topic on this show over the last however many weeks, Jadeveon Clowney. I mean, I I like his resume in parts, but the injury history makes me nervous. The fact that he hasn't signed yet makes me nervous. So I would rather have him than not under a certain situation or under a certain circumstance, which is I don't want to commit a lot of money to him because I'm afraid that he might back off the accelerator a little bit.
Yeah, you keep hearing that's a bad mark against him, and you don't want to believe it till you actually see it in person. But it has all the makings of exactly what you just said.
Well, Les, here's the thing. It's not just me saying it. It's teams who could use an edge rusher not signing him saying it. You know, those teams would be signed by now if there weren't questions about his motor.
All right, so he's reportedly asking for 18 million. When it started, he was around the 21 million mark. So here's the free agency update. The Browns apparently willing to pay 15 million a year, and they're reportedly willing to pay Clowney 15 million a year. And that's proposed by Albert Breer of MMQB. Preferred destinations are the Cowboys or the Saints. Tony Pauline of Pro Football Network is saying that the Browns do have that big salary cap space. They've got 37 million left over. Titans at 19 million. Seahawks almost 14 million. Cowboys at 11.25, and the Saints at 8.765. He must really not want to come to the Browns. I mean, if all that money is there by a long shot, you'd think that there'd be something he could work out. But he said early on he didn't want to go there. Didn't say why, but that's certainly what it appears to be right now.
Yeah, listen, I guess his camp would counter what I just said, like, oh, maybe teams are concerned about his drive once he gets his cash. The counter would be, no, that's not what they're worried about. It's the fact that they're up against the cap, the ones that presumably are suitors for him. He might be saying to the Browns, or his agents, his reps say, well, gee, Cleveland, we see how under the cap you are. Why can't you chip off a few more million for us?